Well, hello for those who choose option number one. This spread is channeling the energy of the lunar eclipse in Gemini. So it's about communication. Gemini is ruled by the planet Mercury. Mercury is mostly about communications, about dealing, about exchanging. So let's see. I did a special spread for you guys. So the first question is, what truth is being revealed to me with this lunar eclipse energy? And the first card for the card that shows for this question was the fighting. So what this energy is revealing is there's like inner conflicts. And I'm saying inner conflicts for the other because of the other cards that I'm showing. Some conflicts, being too guarded, and almost like always in a defensive side. So maybe like easing up some of that defensiveness, always kind of like on the fighting, kind of fight or flight. But I do see like this is not only with the exterior environment but within your own environment. So it's the eclipse in Gemini is asking you, it's revealing to you this inner conflicts happening, the tension between like you, the ego, and spirit. I'm hearing. So now for question number 2, what needs to be released in order to heal is telling the energy. In order to heal or to ease up more of this revelation, to understand more, there's some healing to do. So what is being released is it's healing. Your some energy healing wants to come in and wants to ease that tension. Also, for some of you, I'm hearing a constant wanting to heal, like, oh well, I need to heal this and this and this. It's not always like we're not broken. It's just some things we need to connect with in a deeper level. And some people are that, inclusively I have come that have been in that phase of like, I always have like, there's always something wrong with me, so therefore it brings some energy, like some fire energy, provoking defensiveness, this fighting kind of like tension within us. So also like for some of you might want to let go, release the idea that you have to heal you always have to be in constant healing. It's more of like connecting, sort of speak. So for some of you, use instead of healing, connecting more with this tension, with this defensiveness. Okay, so I think also the semantics behind, you know, using the word healing or like needing to, it brings at times this sort of like always have to work on something. So it does suggest to connect more with that energy. Maybe you need to be in a state of meditation, as I see here, like state of meditation to connect more with this energy that's being revealed to you. Now for the third question is, where would it serve me well to focus my intentions and energy? So where do you want to focus this energy? In the totality, again, it just goes back to the semantics of like connecting. What just put like healing and connecting. How's those words sounds to you for some of you? Okay, so or some of you are using like, oh well, I need to work on this, I need to work on this, and could either be like labor or either like spiritually. But for this people who chose this option, I'm hearing more of the spiritual. And again, because we are dealing with the lunar eclipse, and it's emotions. Moon is about emotions, the psyche. So tension within the spirit, with the psyche, wanting to connect in order to understand more how to live in totality and live in more plenitude or allowing. So use this energy to focus in totality in things that are already are the way they are, but know that we do want to connect more within spirit with and spirit means could be darkness, it could be light. So that's what the energy is asking you to focus your intention towards connection. The word connection is being brought up to this. Okay, so this is all for option number 1. Hello, option number 2 for those who choose the Mexican coin. So lunar eclipse energy. What is the Gemini full moon trying to tell you? An eclipse. So for number 1, what truth is being revealed to me? The truth of allowing and trusting, and trusting in the universe. It is time to trust. It is time to fly. It is time to, I'm hearing some allowing the inner child in you to explore, to trust themselves, to be able to expand the spirit, expand more in your spirit. So trusting is the word here. Trust is revealed to you. For number 2, what needs to be released? What it needs to be released is this sense of, I'm getting some sense of arrogance, of like wanting to know everything about playing at times the master or the wiser, or wanting to become a special someone, wanting always to strive to be that special. You are already special. You are already, when you allow yourself to trust the inner child, you are already enlightened. So it is asking you to please release that idea or concept that you need to become this great master, great healer, or great, professional. It's great to have ambition, and curiosity, curiosity is changed your, mostly like, I'm just hearing this, guys, changed your like ambition for bewilderness, like be curious like a child. I love, and in order to be curious, you need to trust, and when you do that, you're gonna be able to let go more of that ego of wanting to be the one. And I want you to sit with these words and think more about like what I'm trying to say in the message. So you are already enlightened. You are already that special someone that you crave to be, but also is kind of a sense of letting it go, trust that you are ready, and that you don't need no one's approval or like the blessing from like a higher kind of like position, healer or supervisor or a person in authority to tell you that you are enlightened, that you are special, that you are already who you meant to be. It's just trusting that. And again, reiterate the idea of like becoming like a child and trusting in that inner child to be just curious and bewildered with life. And for final question, where it will serve me well to focus my intention and energy. Well, with this card of postponement, the energy is asking you to focus your intention in, like trying to always look into other people or other situations, how other people are doing or other situations are happening, because that kind of like brings you a sense of kind of like depressive or kind of like not enough. And even though on the other side might look nice and brighter, and that also it's making you feel like you're not enough. Okay, for some of you, and for some of you need to look onto the brighter side of things, of just trusting that you are already enlightened and you are already like that special person. And when you do that, you can connect with the intention and this energy of like greatness, of enlightenment, and that's gonna help you see more of the true colors of yourself. So there's two coins to this, two faces to the coin of this card for some of you. Okay, so I had to bring that message. It's almost like some of you need to stop looking into the other, like the neighbor, to see like why is it working for them and not for you. And for some of you, you need to look into the more like the brighter side of things, of like having this hope that you are already colorful, you're already, like enlightened and who you are, and just like trusting, okay, that you have that inner, like that master in you already, and stop looking into someone else and look within. So that's what I have for you, option number 2. I hope you like it. Well, hello, option number 3. The first question that we are talking is about what truth is being revealed to me. For you, option number 3, the truth being revealed to you is the change. So Spirit is talking about there's some change that needs to happen in your world, in your universe, in your spirit, in your microcosmos. There's this change of paradigms within your microcosmos happening, and you have to accept with this change compassionately, and trust that everything that's happening is for a major purpose. So this change, whatever you're going through in your surroundings, feeling for some of you has to be with something in your community that is affecting you. Specifically, I mean, yes, COVID is affecting us in all ways, in some sorts, but within your community, that's affecting you in your surroundings. So just, accepting the truth that change is here, and it has a major divine reason for this change. So that's what's being revealed. So the second question is, what needs to be released? What needs to be released with the clinging to the past? This goes well with like the card next to it, allowing change to happen in order to release. And there's something you're still kind of stuck or holding on to that you find this kind of heavy and makes you cloudy, your mind at times cloudy and foggy, and it feels like this once you lift this up or decide to embrace this change, this cloudiness, this fogginess, it's gonna allow you to see the beauty that it's bringing. I just see it because beauty and the I said like the sparklies remind me of like what's out there waiting for you, because you can see it here with the sparklings in this card and in this card. So clinging to the past and resistant to change, by clinging to the past, it's something that you need to release in order to see the beauty that it's out there, that the universe is waiting to give to you. And again, our spirits, we have free will, and spirit, the universe will respect that. But to a certain point, if you don't take action, something might occur that is gonna make you really, really uncomfortable, and it's gonna ask you forcibly to leave that situation. So that's why I have this cartomancy session, so I can guide people to see that, and prevent them to go into that events of maybe it could be something really ugly gets ugly. So think about it, meditate about it. What is this clinging to the past or clinging to something that you don't want to change, that you're being resistant? So number 3, where will it serve me? Where will it serve me well to focus my intention energy? So it's asking you to focus your intention energy in your past situations. Maybe it's also, I'm hearing like asking people and your ancestors, especially your ancestors, to help you create this change, to help you see clearly what you need to let go. So more than past life, I'm hearing your ancestors. Connect more with your ancestors and invite energy of fire to burn out, to burn away, that clinginess or that energy that is blocking you from making this change. So focus your energy and more like a prayer, a meditation, on connecting more with your ancestors. So, and utilize some energy element, fire element to create this change. Maybe you want to do like a bonfire and write a letter to your ancestors and throw into the fire to kind of like a ritualistic, a little, like a little ritual you can do to manifest the change that or the clarity that you need to see. Okay, so this is what I have for you, option number 3. I hope you enjoy it.